in the lane. At least you're supposed to.
He smoked up Mira. Oh,
Good
he's
start.
Dead.
Ravage.
The Ravage onto 3 though.
Any blood grenades?
Mira gets slowed by the power shot. Remember, that was added. More mechanics needed.
Yeah.
Feels like they need to get something out of it as Yotaro.
Not 6
Great pounce
yet.
onto the high ground.
Blood grenade.
They get Timber Chain slowed down now by the power shot. Will Dark Pact it off. Shackle not going to connect, but doesn't have pounce for another 10 seconds, so it feels like they should be able to get this. And the Timber Chain from Whisper finishes the job as BZM with his first Rolling Thunder of the game. But
which could catch OG off guard.
collapse. We'll go in with the crush onto Ari, but he rebounds.
Good rebound.
Very far away.
Yep.
And the whirling axes in a disengage maneuver from OG. Seb sacrificing himself to the gods.
I believe Yotaro has an Aghanim Scepter now coming out on Courier. Collapse.
Yep, collapse. He was initiated on, but he's fine just trying to fight. Never mind, we'll TP.
Oh, first root, baby.
Instant root from Yuragi. Both him and Whisper take out Collapse in duo, in tandem.
Down middle. They're on Lars somewhere. With the roll.
Rolling Thunder. Ari's there to wait.
Nice Shackle.
Shackle's going to connect.
Oh,
The
down
heals
Mira
come out,
too.
and they're actually going to be able to take out Mira first, and then Laurel after. Yotaro, all he can do is shadow dance away. An avenue in which this is too much.
Yeah.
Right?
The good thing for at least Whisper is that it's also good for him to dispel, as he has to be careful if they catch him out of
He
guard.
does. He's going to get hexed. Initiated on, bursted down. He is dead, and just like that 5 versus 4 is BZM wants to go in deep. You can see Mira literally invulnerable because of
the
that shard. Yuragi getting really low, has to pop the ult. And it's all for a line. It gets a triple impale. Even the grave applied to Mira, literally unkillable. Now he's draining everybody's mana. They lose the dazzle though as Yotaro continuing to fight.
Good Shackle.
Wants to try to take
Force.
out Yuragi. The impale was there. Collapse finishes the job. And now Seb looks to be next on the list. Double kill for Collapse. This stupid
That's
hero,
actually
man.
one thing that Troll hates.
hero.
Mana burn is disgusting as Troll. Anything that puts Troll on a timer.
He's dumb enough as it is. OG
That is
trying to
true.
go for Roche. Spirit have an idea this is happening.
They scanned it.
Yes, they did. He's getting really low. Yotaro might be just waiting to try to steal. He's going to pounce in at a perfect time.
Okay,
but
Yuragi got
Yuragi
it.
gets the Aegis to pounce back out.
Easy
Yotaro,
up.
he took the cheese. A beautiful Rolling Thunder onto several heroes, along with Yotaro actually trying to right-click Ari, but he's going to reroute his entire attacking mechanism to the bottom. Looks like he's actually just going to run away as Miposhka will be taken out thanks to the Unleash. Yuragi wants to chase Yotaro, who's completely out of mana. Nice block from BZM, pops the cheese, slowed down, and brought down. So uses the cheese and then dies. A really good attempt from Team Spirit as Miposhka.
What the hell? Kill this man!
Yeah, very difficult kill for Ari.
Oh, the Sproinky Doinky?
Yeah, but now Whisper and company will come. Attempt here.
This is a hard choice, I think, because you're just going to get mana. I think you need to help. You need to help Yuragi here.
Yeah, that might just be the Aegis there. Not quite.
There's
Impetus
roll.
doing quite
Nice
a bit.
bounce back.
BZM able to get a couple procs onto the Slark, but I think now that the Aegis is gone, this is tough to continue.
Good
Impale
stun
onto
again.
2. Gale to try to counterforce this. BZM not able to get a connection onto Yotaro because he popped his BKB. Trying to use. Okay, Yuragi gets force staff to the other side. There's the buyback onto the Slardar. Whirling axes continue to fly. Yuragi has to pop the BKB, and now OG, they've lost Seb, attempting to TP out. Yuragi is fine. And if everybody else gets out for OG, that's not that bad. But Whisper,
my
that
God, nice
impale
stun.
through the trees. Still has some mana, but now that he has been spotted, he will be destroyed.
They're not going there. They have a ward that they seem to want to be holding.
Yeah, fighting in the pit also can be pretty scary. Yuragi finds Miposhka, gonna find himself a Slark as well. Already the Shadow Dance pop from Yotaro. Mana Drain coming out from the sideline as Collapse focusing on Ari. That is gonna be the first death. It's gonna be a trade for Miposhka. But Mira gets destroyed by BZM. The Rolling Thunder continuing on. Yotaro onto the high ground right now. Maybe gets spotted there by the... Oh, not quite able to make that for the tier 5 item.
What can he drop the Fury for? Scotty.
Oh, double
nice
crush coming out from Collapse. Destroys Seb. Not able to get back in this game. That's 70 seconds. Death timer. As Yotaro will find Yuragi again. We'll pop the Manta, so dispel number 1. Are they... Does OG actually want to stick around here? That's really
Blink,
very
Hex.
ambitious. The Whirling Axe is continuing, but that's the Hex and the destruction of Yuragi sticking around despite it being 4 versus 5.
They need to
Rolling
get the
Thunder for
hell out.
BZM. He's just going to get the hell out of dodge. Unfortunately for Ari, won't be so lucky. And Boom Boom time is there, but it's not going to do a whole lot.
It's just helping Yuragi not getting any damage. None of them dealt any damage apart from Mr. Ari.
Yeah, now all these stacks
not really.
for Yotaro, they can certainly go high ground. We can see that Yuragi does not have buyback. The other two that are dead will be able to buy back if they want to fight, but I don't think you can go for a 4v5. So this is mid-racks at the very least. I don't see why they would stop. Probably bottom next if they want to continue.
Yep.
As the tier 2 still stands on the top lane.
Okay, Disperser now coming for Yotaro. AC for Collapse.
So he's the 18% then?
He is the 18%.
He's the only one winning with the hero.
Like literally,
Might have a fight here. Smokes,
Yuragi in the front, Whisper.
Initiation to start with the burst damage. Not enough to take out the Timber Saw, so Whisper's going to be fine. Mira in the meantime is not invulnerable this time around. So just like that, it's a 5 versus 4. As OG want to continue on. Flamethrower activated. Hex onto the Slardar. He gets destroyed as well. Does have this buyback as a Grave on top of Laurel, but you can see the shard applied to him by Yotaro. Not going to be enough. Double kill for Whisper.
Oh, can he get out?
And Yotaro gets bashed up. Whisper is there.
Run,
Continuing
fishy.
on. Gets silenced.
BKB.
Has to pop his BKB. Pounce away. Attempted TP.
He bashed him.
First hit from Ari. Very
needed tip. Very nice. Sure, high stress
and
on
into
OG.
the base they go. OG now, even the stakes of that mid lane, but they can get more. Top lane is next on their list.
Okay,
As
buyback
you can
number
see,
1.
Laurel
That's
buys
the best
back.
sound, the skadoosh.
What about Swift Blink? You leaving that one out? I actually don't even know what
I don't remember the sound.
That's not a good sign.
Oh, whoa, finger ringer.
Lots of burst, but will survive BZM with a counter initiation. Beautiful Rolling Thunder and the Gale Force using conjunction, and the rebound onto 2. Already they've taken out Mira, as Ari's right click's now silenced while in this Unleash form. They're going to be able to take out Miposhka, so both supports dead. Nice stun onto Yotaro. He's going to pop the BKB, though, applying all his sights onto the Timber Saw, but the kaboom goes off. He gets off his BKB, uses the refresher. No, that's just kidding. It's still dead, isn't it? Saw something very green on him. We'll just ignore that for now. Yotaro getting bashed up, getting very low on mana as well. He's going to get rebounded on the crush to follow. Collapse trying to keep this game alive. Yuragi pops the BKB. Doing some damage to Collapse, but again, he has that Aghanim Scepter as BZM is forced out during the Rolling Thunder. This is a 5 versus 4 that OG are retreating in. The finger onto 1. Oh my god, Yuragi is bursted down from full. Collapse continuing on the Gale Force used again.
No
Collapse,
way.
Kaboom goes off, but he's saved by the dash. 15 seconds now away.
If you're Spirit, you kind of know what's coming. OG have buybacks on a lot of heroes, but not Yuragi.
Now look at that HP pool on Collapse. They find Miposhka, bursted, 2 minutes, no buyback at all, just like that 5 versus 4 Laurel. Trying to, well, he thought he was going to try to TP out there, but pops the BKB. He is bursted as well. He does have his buyback though as Yotaro. Shadow Dance up, pops the BKB, trying to get away, but Collapse is the one taking the brunt of the damage from Yuragi. And OG getting everything out of this. The bash again, finding Yotaro. He's going to pop the refresher. Another Shadow Dance. Thinking about it.
Yeah, so they will obviously need to see it first. Then Seb may think about it. They are smoked.
Collapse. Okay, Yuragi going for the Mega Creeps, and they should be able to get it. Indeed they do, pretty much unscathed.
Ari just doesn't care.
Yeah, he tanks up the Finger of Death as there's the Mega Creeps for OG. Doesn't really mean, I mean, it's good to have, but it doesn't mean GG quite yet. Pounce from Yotaro, trying to finish off the job onto Seb. Does so successfully. No buyback for him as Yuragi getting gone on, and now the battle trance. There's the neutral item activating during the ult uselessly on the low ground. Still with that Aegis on Yuragi. Collapse showing himself, gets the puddle ready to go. If he's not in a puddle, he's not quite as tanky.
You were thinking of a joke there, weren't you?
No, okay, they're trying to bring it to the low ground. They do successfully, but the Grave is applied to him. But it feels like this is inevitable that he will drop. Does have his buyback though, and obviously still in the base. Got a double siege wagon here. Take out that last Moonwell. Never mind. The illusions will get it.
There we go.
So 1 tier 4 remains.
Ari.
Initiation from Yotaro. There's the buyback from Collapse. They destroy Mira right at the start. No buyback for him. And now Yotaro trying to kite them a bit.
Nice Abyssal.
And they actually kill off Laurel before he can get off any spells. He has his buyback intact though. As the damage is being applied to Collapse right now, Laurel buys back into the game, gets off the Grave, but again, they're going to initiate on top of the Dazzle, but It looks like Ari's the one to drop, but that's the dieback finally coming out on Laurel. They focus him down, and there's not much now that that Team Spirit can do to delay this any longer. The buybacks come through for OG. Ancient is exposed. Double kill for BZM. Trying to take out Slark. Yatoro gets dropped like he's hot. And finally, game 1 ends. OG win. Means they're still alive.